Hello everyone, my name is Danito and welcome back to another Roblox scripting tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can save an item in Roblox Studio. So we're going to need our tool, so I just went ahead and inserted a red ball, nothing special. Then for me, what I'm going to do to get my tool, it's going to be, I'll make this box right here. And then when a player clicks this box, they're going to get the red ball, which is going to save in their inventory. So I have a little click detector here inside of my box. And then we're going to insert a script. Your method could be whatever you want, like a text button, but I'm just using a click detector on a part just for this example. Alright, so enter a script. I'm just going to write this. Okay, so this player.items, we haven't created this folder yet, but we will in a minute. We're just gonna finish this up right here. Oh, I need my red ball. Make sure the names match. Yeah, red ball, which is in replicated storage. Okay, so basically the way we're gonna do this is whenever the player clicks this thing, they're gonna get obviously the item, but then we're also going to create a bool value inside of this folder that we're going to create in a minute here. And then we're going to have a loop that goes through that folder when the player leaves. And it's going to save all that stuff. So let's create a normal script inside server script service. I'm just going to name it item save. And then just follow along with my code right here, and I'll explain in a minute. Okay, so here we just created our like get async, which will just check the data store, see if we have any data. And this white one here, I don't know why, but it helps the code a lot, because sometimes the backpack like doesn't load in, and then it won't give you your items even though they exist in your data. I don't know, it's just kind of, it might not be like it's professional code, but it's like really useful. It's really easy. Okay, that should be the end for our data store. So now this stuff should save. Let's go try it really quick. The only thing right now is that if we drop the block or the tool, then it won't save. Alright, so I have my really big red ball. Let's see, we have an items folder right here with a bool value called red ball in it. So now if we leave the game, okay, we got an error. Oh, that's because we have no data. Okay, wait, we should have had data. Uh-oh. Alright, so I was stupid, but I figured it out. So what we gotta do, so we gotta go to game settings. It's gonna prompt you to save your game to Roblox. Then you should be here, go to security, and then enable studio access to API services, click save, and we should be good to go to use data store. Alright, so now we have our red ball. We look in the items folder, we have the boolean red ball. And now, hopefully if we leave, yep, so we see, I inserted this just to help me debug it really quickly, but so print items.name, we got our item, and our success message was true. So now let's load back in. Hopefully we get the red ball. Yes, okay, perfect. We see our items folders here with our red ball item. Alright, so one last thing. Right now, we cannot drop this red ball because, or the tool, because if we did, the bool value would still be there and it would still save. So as you can see, my ball got a little bit smaller. So I could actually drop it because my bigger ball didn't allow me to drop it. And what's really important here is that, here, let me stop the game. So I'm in replicated storage. I'm at my handle right now of my red ball. I scroll down, can touch should be set to false, or else our character will automatically pick it up again. And Roblox really should add something to fix this. I'm sure you could do it with code, but for now this works fine. So can touch should be unchecked, and now we should be able to drop it, but it will still save even if it's dropped and not longer in our inventory. So we're going to fix that right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and create a remote event in replicated storage with my red ball, and then I'm going to insert a local script in the starter player scripts, and you can follow along with my code right here. Okay, so I forgot to name my remote event, but it doesn't really matter. If you want to be like organized, you could name it something like delete item, I guess. So I'm gonna rename my thing right here. And so what we're doing is when we drop a tool, it should be added to the workspace. So when a child is added to the workspace, connect to a function, and then we're gonna get the item here. If the item is a tool, then we're gonna fire this remote event to the server script, which we're gonna add right now in a server script service. And this script right here will delete the item. Okay, regardless of my spelling mistakes, we should be good to go. And yes, I had an error earlier. Okay, so we have our red ball. It's in our folder. Now we're gonna backspace, and it's gone. So now let's leave. Let's rejoin. I should not load in with the red ball. Perfect. And it's not in our folder. Now let's test it one more time. Just to make sure it wasn't lucky code. Alright, I have 5 red balls. Dropping 2 of them. This whole math problem out here. Now we should have 3 red balls. Amazing. So you guys could use this for like a shop. That's what I did when I was working on some games, and it worked really well. Or like, I don't know, anything you really want to save, like swords, armors for like an RPG or something. It works great. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and if you have any ideas or you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. I may not have gotten back to you on my last videos, but I promise I'll get back to you this time. I'm working on those comments from the last videos. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.